Inaminka. The 1GD FTV cooling in the Inaminka evening. The machine earned its arrival.
2.8 litres, 4 cylinders, turbocharged direct injection diesel, 500 Newton meters. Today, Toyota's most honest vehicle, the last honest working 4WI to walk around it. The LC6L wagon does not have a styling department's decisions visible on its exterior. It has working decisions. 500 Newton meters from Faxi Snorkel that is fitted at the Toyota plant because Toyota knows exactly where this vehicle goes.
All prep, Mabasha. Fuel top, tyres set, recovery gear in. Look, the jet is the Outback.
The factory snorkel, standard on every LC70 variant from Workmate to GXL. The 1984. Toyota introduces the LC70 series as the working capable and replaced 4 body variants. The single cab and double cab working vehicles. The wagon, Tuturwell would tour the first 195 kilometers, bitumen. The Mitchell Highway west of Charleville. In the troop carrier, the touring icon for the Outback, with a 2,980mm wheelbase. 1GD FTV. The engine designation that replaces the previous 1VD FTV 500 versus 450. For Outback towing, the automatic gives you the torque you need when you need it. Common rail direct injection fires fuel at pressures up to 100 bar, while consuming less than the larger V8 it replaced. 5-speed manual. First at 4.77 2.1, steeper than the automatic's 3.60, 2,800 kilograms of loaded station trailer. The 1GD Imultratic or Witchinat with the 1 diesel in the Outback. The fuel availability hierarchy, diesel for stations and generators. 6-speed automatic. First gear at 3.60, deeply geared for technical terrain. The previous engine, the 1VD FTV 4.5-litre V8 diesel.
Engine summary, 1GD FTV, 2.8-litre turbocharged diesel.
Part-time 4WI, H2 for bitumen, rear-wheel drive only. H4 for Outback tracks, 4-wheel drive at track speed.
Body on frame. The LC70's steel ladder frame is the foundation for its 3,510 kg VM.
Ground clearance, 290mm, is lower due to its wider track. In practice, it clears Outback terrain without difficulty.
Ventilated disc brakes front and rear. The braking architecture for a vehicle that VSC manages stability on the hill that is sprayed on loose riders. HA prevents rollback for the loaded trailer system and road sign assist. So Toyota's answer is simple. It saves lives on Outback highways. The Strelecki track, 470 kilometers of gibber gravel, creek crossings and isolation. 3,500 kilogram brake towing capacity. The GCM, gross combined mass, is 7 and 10 kg. Chassis and forward summary. Body on frame. Part-time 4-wheel platform Toyota makes. The GXL specification. Chrome front and rear bumpers. Over fender flares. The LC70's LED headlamps with automatic high beam provide superior visibility on Outback tracks. The snorkel relocates the air intake from 600 weighting. Toyota made it standard for the LC70's operating environment. Over fender flares on the GXL 70. The wider track improves lateral stability on Outback surfaces with loose gravel. Barn doors. On the troop carrier variant, aluminium side steps. The LC70's forward ride height requires an assisted entry step for comfortable 16-inch alloy wheels. The GXL specification replaces the Workmate steel wheels with alloy units at the same 16-inch diameter.
My previous LC70 looked like this after a run. This one looks exactly the same. Some machines age honestly.
The exterior of a vehicle that was designed for the Outback and delivered to it without compromise. The 6.7-inch touch top seat for connectivity. This cabin is designed for the long haul. The 6.7-inch touchscreen provides vital connectivity for remote Outback travel. Apple CarPlay, the exterior of a vehicle that was designed for the Outback and delivered to it without compromise. 5 seats, 2 front bucket seats, and a side row bench for 3. For cloth seat trim, Mabasha travels with food, dust, and working conditions. Air conditioning, standard across all LC70 variants. In the Outback, it's not comfort, it's safety equipment. GXL airbag complement. All LC70 variants have driver and front passenger front airbags. The reverse camera is standard on the GXL. It helps when reversing a loaded trailer on narrow Outback tracks or parking at a tight loading dock.
After 1,100 kilometers, the GXL's cloth seats and cruise control make a real difference. The interior isn't luxury, it's correct.
The Australian working 4WI market, the category that the LC70 occupies without a genuine equal. The LandCruiser 70 versus the LandCruiser 300. Same badge, different machines for Swiss Outback work. Ford Ranger and Isuzu D-Max. Serious working vehicles that compete for some of the same buyers.
The LC70 is the government and NGO 4WI choice at the global lorry and the trusted platform.
No competition, no compromise. The Toyota LandCruiser 70, the last honest working 4WI.
Towing, braked 3,500 kg, all variants. Unbraked, 750 kg.
GXL exterior, LED headlamps with DRL, all variants. Automatic front fog beams.
Cloth seats, air control, reverse camera, and Toyota safety sense with airbags. The Toyota GXL. Inaminka. The 1G DFTV cooling in the Inaminka evening. The machine earned its arrival.
Toyota Safety Sense. Standard on all LC70 variants regardless of grade. Lane departure.
The 1G DFT verdict. The working performance is better. That is the honest exchange. I would choose the 1GD automatic.
The Strzelecki track verdict. The deepest creek crossing. Doorstep height, L4 engaged, 5 km.
My previous LC70 ran will run further. The front GDSV saying, and we know where this crows.
The body-on-frame with solid rear axle on the Strzelecki's corrugations is firmer than an independent suspension vehicle at the same speed. If this review helped your LC70 decision, subscribe to Bikeverse right now. For you.
Running out of fuel on the 346-kilometer fuelless stretch. Here is what Bikeverse actually thinks.
The Toyota LandCruiser 70 GXL braking 40 Vivaldis. I'm not trying to be anything other than what it is. That is the highest compliment.
The last of its kind. The automotive industry has been moving away from body-on-frame working forward platform.
The last honest working 4W dies. The factory snorkel. The Strzelecki track completed without incident.
Subscribe to Bikeverse. Hit the bell every week from the Strzelecki Pass to Seaview Boulevard. The machine